After Russia became one of the countries defending Iran's sovereignty in the UN Emergency Forum and President Vladimir Putin's request for Tehran to refrain from using nuclear weapons, Moscow finally considered channeling ballistic missile assistance to fight Israel. The weapon does not use a nuclear warhead, but is capable of providing a significant impact on Israel. So what ballistic missiles will Russia donate to Iran in fighting Israel? It can be said that Iran is the only strategic ally for Russia in the Middle East after Syria was successfully overthrown. Iran is certainly the only extension of Russia to show its influence in the Middle East. So it is not surprising that Russia is currently not hesitant to send military assistance to Iran in order to maintain its influence in the Middle East by lending their newest ballistic missile, the oreshnik ballistic missile. Of course, this is quite interesting because oreshnik is a medium-range ballistic missile that has just been launched by Russia. Even its power really makes various weapons observers in various countries shudder to see its capabilities. How could it not be? The capabilities of this ballistic missile were shown when Russia deployed oreshnik in its invasion of Ukraine. Although the attack did not cause much damage because it was considered a political demonstration, observers have estimated how deadly this ballistic missile is. Observers estimate that the Russian oreshnik missile has a firing speed of 10 times the speed of sound, or around 3 kilometers per second. That means this ballistic missile will be able to travel up to a maximum speed of 12,300 kilometers per hour. So it is not surprising that Russia dares to claim that the oreshnik ballistic missile is unavoidable. So how can this ballistic missile be deployed to target Israel in Russia's efforts to save its strategic ally? Racket. Given the speed of this missile, it is certain that all of Israel's current air defense systems cannot prevent oreshnik attacks. Both the Iron Dome, Davis Ring and Arrow air defense systems, these oreshnik ballistic missiles will easily enter Israeli territory. Even if Israel gets help from the Patriot air defense system made in the United States, these Russian-made ballistic missiles cannot be avoided. Not to mention the field data showing that the missile carries 6 warheads and the 6 warheads can be deployed independently, supported by a firing range of 2,500 to 3,000 kilometers and potentially reaching 5,000 kilometers. Oreshnik ballistic missiles are estimated to be able to target the entire territory of Israel. So if this ballistic missile is really going to be deployed to the Middle East, then there is no other way for Israel but to surrender. But in fact, the Iran ballistic missiles' capabilities are more than enough to penetrate the entire Israeli air defense system and strategic facilities. This is proven by various recordings showing how Iranian ballistic missiles managed to enter Israeli territory and destroy everything in the country. Like in this video where the Iran ballistic missile easily enters Israeli territory. With very high speed, Israel's entire air defense system is helpless in the face of Iran's ballistic missile attacks. Not only able to deceive the entire air defense system, Iran's ballistic missiles are seen producing quite a large explosive power that destroys several buildings. This proves that Iran's ballistic missiles not only offer undetectable capabilities, but also significant deadly impacts. Come on, come on. Not only that, a recording also shows how Iranian ballistic missiles plunged into Israeli territory very quickly and entered a fairly large explosion. Observers also assessed that Iran had deployed its hypersonic ballistic missiles, which resulted in the Israeli air defense system being unable to intercept them. In addition to speed and explosions, the Iran ballistic missile actually offers high accuracy capabilities. As in this video where Iranian ballistic missiles successfully targeted an Israeli gas station, causing the gas station to explode and experience a major fire. The large fire that burned accompanied by the Asafin billows was a sign that Iran had again succeeded in hitting a strategic target in Israel. Me. Wow, bye-bye. This video again shows how the Israeli air defense system failed to intercept an Iranian missile attack. With the missile attack, the sky in the Haifa area continued to turn orange due to the explosion, indicating that Iran was serious about attacking Israel at this time. However, among the previous moments, this attack was the most devastating where the Iranian ballistic missile attack managed to blow up a building which created a very large fire. Even the explosions from the attack occurred twice in a short period of time. Of course, this attack not only caused damage that harmed Israel, but also claimed a large number of lives. The southern part of Israel was also not spared from the targeting of Iranian ballistic missiles. With the attack carried out at night, the ballistic missiles again easily entered Israeli territory. And not long after, a flash of light was seen indicating that the missile had successfully reached its target location. So, will this be the end for Israel? Arctic Depot. As proof that the Israeli air defense system is powerless, you can see this video where interceptor missiles from the Israeli air defense system have been launched towards Iranian missiles. But who would have thought that several interceptor missiles launched by the Israeli air defense system failed to withstand the Iranian attack? As a result, the missiles deployed by Iran managed to fall to the ground and create a fairly large explosion. This footage again proves that the Israeli air defense system is actually not very capable of withstanding air attacks. In this footage, interceptor missiles are seen trying to detonate Iranian missiles in the air. But unfortunately one of the Iranian missiles managed to escape, which caused a fairly large explosion. Observers have also speculated that among the ballistic missiles deployed by Iran to Israel is the oreshnik. This weapon can be said to be Iran's pride in the medium-range ballistic missile line. Moreover, this ballistic missile is relatively new in Iran's arsenal, because the Ken missile has just started its duties in the RGC military unit in 2023. So what are its capabilities? It is reported that this shaken ballistic missile is rumored to be able to travel up to a maximum speed of 3,800 miles h and with a firing range of 900 miles. This ballistic missile not only offers the ability to evade interceptor missiles, but also the flexibility to attack distant targets. Moreover, the second missile is predicted to be able to fly at an altitude of 442,000 feet, making it difficult to intercept when traveling fast towards the target. And when the missile reaches the target, the 1,100-pound warhead will produce quite a large explosive power, enough to blow up a building in Israel. In addition to the Barsakan, the Fatah-2 missile is also reported to have participated in the Iranian weapons exhibition stage in Israel. It must be admitted that Fatah is indeed mandatory to be mobilized because its release had shocked the world due to its statement that this missile was able to reach Tel Aviv in just 400 seconds. As if this missile was born to target Israel. This claim is certainly not without basis, because the Fatah missile is reported to have the ability to travel up to a maximum speed of Mach 15 or around 18,522 kilometers per hour. Not to mention the firing range of 1,500 kilometers makes it even more believed that the birth of the Fatah missile was only to destroy Israel. Its explosive power is also very, very terrible. How could it not be? Fatah is rumored to be carrying a high explosive warhead weighing 450 kilograms. Making any building will be destroyed by it. Yeah,